Okay. While we're waiting for folks to come in, let me look and see that I've got everything. Looks like I do. All right. Hey, welcome, Jordy. Welcome, Kristen, Jesse. All right. So let's get started. Okay. So let me just get here in front of the camera so you can see me, hopefully, kind of, sort of. Um, my display looks a little bit behind from everything, but I am Sean, and I am a certified Ross instructor, and today we're going to paint this fun little Northern Lights scene. This was originally done on The Joy of Painting back in episode 20, or season 29. I believe it was episode 11 or 12, one of the two. All right, so let's look at our colors, and then I'll tell you what I've done to the canvas already. We got titanium white, a little bit of phthalo green, phthalo blue, Prussian blue, midnight black, dark sienna Van Dyke brown. That's the alizarin crimson over there. Hopefully you can see it. Maybe it would help if I put it up there. And then we got just a tad, a little bit of bright red. All right. So let's, I will try to keep my eyes on the chat. Welcome, everybody. If you enjoy the painting, please give us a like or send us some gifts. Those are always nice. All right. So I've already got the painting started. I put some contact paper and some tape, cut an oval out of it, prepared the canvas with some black gesso, as you can obviously see already. And then what I did is I covered it with a thin, even coat of the Bob Ross liquid clear. It's very thin. And then from up here, I put some alizarin crimson, a little bit of phthalo green, and then the rest of it is just phthalo blue, and just evened it all out. That's all you got to do. All right, welcome. Go ahead and tell me where you're from, and let me know how was your Christmas. Hopefully, everybody had a good day yesterday. All right, so we're going to get started, a number 6 Bob Ross fan brush. We're just going to load this guy up with that titanium white. Just pull it out, get him full of paint. All right, just like that. Very easy, very nice. And then I'm going to come up here, kind of decide where you want your northern lights. Now you can kind of scratch this out ahead of time. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to come up here and say, what the heck? I think they kind of come like this, and they kind of come down there. I'm just going to kind of touch, just like that. You got to make those noises. And that's our first curtain. Okay. I'm going to come back to the palette, and I'm just going to kind of touch the brush because it's picked up a little bit of that color. And then I'm going to step back for a second. And I think I see another one right in here. You can see it picking up that alizarin crimson. Very nice. That's a very nice effect. And then maybe another curtain kind of comes, wiggles around in here, just like that. Okay. Take a step back, kind of decide if you like it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the rose. All gifts are appreciated. That kind of helps us get more viewers and buy more paints. Just come up here and let's do it with the 1-inch brush. We got our Bob Ross 1-inch brush. Just come up here and go like this. Pull those curtains up. Just pull them up. It's a very gentle stroke. Kind of change your brush's direction right here. Okay. Just that way. Okay. And you can see it picking up those colors. It's got that blue, got that phthalo green. That's very nice. All right. Beat the devil out of the brush. That way you get any paint that you pick up, you knock it off. All right. Welcome, welcome, guys. Let me know where you're from. And let me know how was your day yesterday? Hopefully everybody had a good day. All right. Just continue that upward motion. Just and you're going to now get those red curtains. Very nice. Just kind of turn your brush on its, make it look like this right here. That way you pick those curtains up and so nice. It's that liquid clear really makes that possible. And once again, come up here, just like that, just like that. And make those noises or it's not going to work. All right. Amazing. This still amazes me after 10 years of painting or so. Just amazes me, the effects. All right. Welcome, welcome. If you have questions, feel free to ask. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the little gifts. Those do help. I appreciate that. All right. So we're going to come back here now. Same brush. I just knocked off the paint on the in the brush beater rack. And we're just going to come do these long strokes now. Just kind of bring it all together. Just like that. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. And that's all that it takes to make these beautiful northern lights effects. Wow. Just step back. All right. No comments so far. If you have comments or questions, feel free to leave them in the chat. I am checking it from time to time. All right, so we're going to step back, and I know what's next. We need some trees. This would not be a Bob Ross painting if we didn't have some trees. I can see some trees maybe like right in here. So take a little bit of the white, some blue. It's a really cold scene. I'm just going to grab it with my small knife. A bit of white right there. Let's get some of that Prussian blue. I mean, that phthalo blue, sorry. Phthalo blue. Should be a nice light color. I don't know, something like that. That's good enough. Okay? That should be good enough. We'll check it once we get up here. If we don't like it, we're just going to change it. No big deal. All right. Load your fan brush. Full of paint. Come back. Take a step back. Just a minute. Let's see where we're at. All right. I think I want a tree right here. And when Bob did this painting originally, he did trees that you could distinctly see. They're close enough that you can see them. So we'll do the same thing here. Now you could do just tap and crash trees if you want, and I've done it before with tap and crash, but we'll go ahead and try to stick to how Bob did it, at least for now. Put a few of these push-up trees. These are my favorite sorts of trees. And then just let them fall out of the brush. Just like that. Okay? Reload your brush, get it to stick together again. Come back. Just knock them out. Knock them out of the brush. Just that way. Take a step back, see what you think. Always step back from your painting every few minutes or so. That way you can see how it looks. Okay? It's a little harder to see it when you got your face buried in the canvas. I'm liking this so far. So we're going to sit here and do some more. Maybe there's one right in here. Just knock them out of the brush. Just knock these guys out. And that'll push those northern lights back. Another one there. There he goes. There they come. All right. Come back. Now the whole forest here. All right. The whole tree village. Those squirrels are going to have fun. You can put some bushes at their feet, just like that. Kind of come back. All right. All right. Now, if you wanted to, you wanted to put some trees that are maybe a little bit further back, you can just lighten the paint up a bit. I'm going to do that with some white. Just try to lighten it a little bit. And you can do those tap and crash just that way. Okay. Just to show you how to do it. These are easiest trees to do in the world. Even a knucklehead like me can do them. All right. Now make those look like they're further back. Get some more paint. Maybe if you want to put some that are just a little closer in front of those, that's easy to do. Just add some dark to it. Add some Prussian blue. So we got a darker color now. I don't know, maybe right in here. And put some that are in front of those. Okay. Just like that. Okay, just that way. Put some bushes, some little bushing effects. You can put that right in there. Get that paint again, reload your brush. Now I don't like that right there. So what we're gonna do, take a clean, dry 1-inch brush. Okay. Take your clean, dry 1-inch brush and just come in here and you can put some mist right in there. Okay. Don't worry about that. We're gonna put snow right here, so I don't really care about that. Just that way. You're like, oh, there goes the bushes. Don't worry about it. Just come back in, put some bushes there, just like that. Right. Come back over here. We've got to have some trees on this side. Maybe there's a bigger one right there. Ooh. His mama fed him right. Or he got a lot of nourishment. Okay. Again, just touch your brush. Push up. I have to press my brush into the same spot twice up here. If you're wondering. Okay. Not that way. So we're going to do that. And then come over here. Maybe one tree practice today. Really good these evergreen trees. Let's keep going. All right. Good. Oh, need to go down. There we go. Just knock them out of the brush. These trees live in the fan brush. You just gotta wake them up. Kick them out. Put them to work on the canvas. There they go. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Let me know where you're coming from. Thank you for the little gifts. Those are definitely appreciated. All right. So we've got our trees. Now I tell you what. I see something here. I see something. We're gonna get our white and we're going to use the fan brush. I'm going to start putting in some snow right in this area, right there. You know, that's literally how easy it is. Just pull some of that color. Okay. Snow is the easiest thing to paint. If I can paint it, anybody can paint it. I'm not the most artistically talented person in the world. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining the live today, day after Christmas. But I thought this would be a really nice kind of holiday painting. Last time I painted this bad boy, it sold out in 30 minutes. I was really surprised. All right. 30 minutes after I put it up for sale, it was gone. Now we're going to get some more dark. Now I'm going to use Prussian blue and phthalo blue together with a little bit of midnight black. I want this to be a really dark color. Probably not even going to see it at first. That brush is loaded. Okay, let's come up here. And now I'm going to put a tree that is significantly closer. So that's going to push everything back. All right, everything gets pushed back. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the gifts. If you've got questions, feel free to ask. I'm paying attention to the chat here on TikTok. All right. And we're just touching the brush, just touching the brush. Notice I'm not trying to draw a tree. I'm just touching the brush, stippling it. And I'm not hitting the same spot twice. That's really important. Turn your brush over, maybe get that a little thicker right there, all the way down. Just like that. Take a step back, see if you're happy with it. If you're not happy with it, this is the time to change it. Don't wait till it's over and say, oh gosh, I should have done X. It's too late then. That's why when I'm teaching class, I tell students, stop, take a step back, look at your painting from 6 feet away and see what you think. All right. We'll put another another tree. Let's put another one right here. Oh, he was right there. That big guy there. His name is Bob. We'll name him after Bob. We miss old Bob. There we go. Just knock him out. Just knock him out of the brush. That's his friend. Everybody's got to have a friend, even an old tree. All right. Now, let's take another step back, see what we think. I like what we've got so far. So, I'm going to set that dark brush to the side. Get my light colored brush. I have several fan brushes going. But with this one, we're going to put some highlights here. I actually probably should have pulled that out that way. Just kind of fix it a little bit. That's all right. Just pull it back. This is the great thing about oils. They are very forgiving. Unlike acrylic, that would have already dried. So a knucklehead like me can make mistakes and you're okay. You're okay. All right. So we're going to set some of these dirty brushes to the side. I'm going to get just a little dab of paint thinner onto the brush. Very little, because I have liquid clear here. And if you don't know, liquid clear and paint thinner are going to have a violent reaction. We're not going for that today. It'll look like bubbles on the paint, on the painting. I don't want that. All right, this is I'm just putting literally like maybe a pinhead on there at a time. I want to soften it up because that's a very firm, dry, thick white paint. All right, let's see if that's good enough. We'll come up here and just touch. There we go. See if it jumps off the brush. Remember Bob's golden rule, a thin paint will stick to a thick paint. Does need about maybe another drop. I think that's going to be much better. Much better. Okay. A thin paint will stick to a thick paint. So we've got thicker paint down here than what's on the brush. Okay. Let me go check the chat. Haven't checked in a minute. If you have questions or comments, please feel free to ask. I am Sean. I am a certified Ross instructor. And here we go. This is much better. Now it's really jumping off of the brush. Let's come down. Let's come down. There we go. And you are going to pick up some of that paint, no matter what, that underpaint. So just wipe a little bit on the canvas. I mean, the palette, sorry. Don't wipe it on the canvas. Maybe just a little bit more paint thinner. Still not quite as soft as I would like it to be. But we're not having too much trouble here. You come up here. There we go. And leave some of that dark. When you first have success with this, you're going to get excited and you're like, oh my God, and then you're going to cover up all of the darks, and you're going to be upset with me. So don't do that. Make sure that you leave some of that dark. All right. And then we've got at the foot of those trees, we have some bushes. So I don't know, let's just, you don't have to put a whole lot here. Maybe a little bit like that. Maybe this kind of comes down. I know. There we go. This is going to cut in front of that land. Should have had some right in here. So we'll pull this. Again, this is the great thing about oils versus acrylics. I always see that question online. It's much more forgiving. This will stay dry, wet for a couple of days at least. Okay, kind of come that way. And then once again, just pull that. There we go. Now suddenly got two planes there. Just like that. There we go. Easy, easy. This is a painting that anybody can do. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the throwing some pennies my way. That really does help other people find the channel, help us compete against the big boys out there. All right. Gotta make those little funny noises. And then, as I'm looking at this, I was going to just continue with the snow all the way down there. Okay, but I think I'll step back for a second. And I don't know, I'm thinking maybe take a clean, dry 1-inch brush. And I don't know, maybe there's some water. Maybe this is frozen water right in here. We're just going to take it and pull down. Take it and pull down. This is, again, probably said it 1,000 times already, one of the great things about oil paint. It's very forgiving. Just pull it side to side a little bit. You can grab your palette knife, get a very thin line of paint. I don't even know if you can see that. I can barely see it. Come up in here, you can kind of scratch in a little bit of snow water line type thing. Maybe it's frozen. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know if I even care. Come in here, just like that. Just cut in a little bit. Get another one over here. Maybe this guy, he comes, some up here. Oh, very nice. Very nice. All right. All right. Now, I feel like there should be a couple little weedy, bushy type things, maybe right here. So I'm gonna put some. Maybe they're kind of growing right in there. Just a little point of interest, almost down to the water line there. Okay. Set that brush back down. We get our paint again. Now it's kind of already, that white is already firmed up a little bit. So I'm going to add just another smidgen of paint thinners, and watch this. Pow, pow. Oh my. Get those nice little snowy highlights. Kind of pull that down a little bit so it sits it into the painting. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Take a step back, see what we think. Oh, thank you. Yes, Jordy. That, these little details do really help. I'm going to show you. This is a liner brush, a script liner brush. I'm going to set it down into the paint thinner. And we're going to make a mess. Hopefully this turns out right. Just going to pull it, get almost as sharp as a pencil. Come up here, We're going to put in just some little grassy things. Maybe there's little grassy type, I don't know, sticks. Who knows what they are, but they're just these little details that will make your painting stand out. You could even pull some of that back if you wanted to. You could take some dark on it and put a little mascara line under there if you wanted. But I don't really think I'm going to do that. Get some more. Maybe there's a little bit in here. Remember, these are a little bit further away, so they should be smaller than those. That gives the feeling of distance. What fancy art term, perspective. Okay, kind of come back, check it out, see what we think. All right. How's everything going? Oh, why did TikTok kick me out of my own live? That's kind of weird. All right. Well, if you've got questions, I guess I can't answer them because it's not showing me my live on the laptop anymore. What the heck? I don't know why that happened. What? All right, but we're still hopefully on YouTube. Looks like TikTok ended it for some odd reason. Thank you, TikTok. Now, what we're going to do here, and this is a dangerous part, maybe it's good that I'm not live on TikTok, is we're going to pull off. There we go. Just like that. And darn it, a little bit of the red came underneath, but that's okay. We're going to take this, be careful with the sticky contact paper. Right now, let's see. All right. I'm liking this. And, even though I don't care for the red being out there, that's okay. That's all right. It shows that this is not computer generated. This is not AI. So we're going to come and be scratching another little water line right there. Okay. Maybe I'll take that script liner. I'm going to run through some Van Dyke brown. Get them full of paint. Just get them full of the Van Dyke. A lot of Van Dyke on this guy. Maybe there's an old fence post. He lives right there. And there's another one right there. Maybe another one right there. You can barely see it. It's starting to go off over the edge. Get some more paint. And then it's kind of like that. Maybe it goes over the side there. Who knows? And maybe it's kind of broke off there. Maybe there's another one right there. I don't know. Just like that. Barely see it, but those are the interesting little details that will make your painting stand out. And I think we're just about done. Check this out. The most important part of the painting, got to put our signature. So set that to the side here. Got some red. And then just like Bob, I'm going to put it in red. Now, unlike Bob, I have a very long last name. And it's going to take a second or 3 to do it, or 10. You just come and it's not all that easy to do it with a paintbrush. There we go. This is a Northern Lights painting. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. If you're still watching, and thank you. Thank you very much. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.